Hello everyone, this is part 52 of What If Naruto Figured It All Out, and I hope you guys enjoy this video and to like, to subscribe, to share, and check out the playlist, to see more comment down below. Now let's start the intro.
They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
Join my membership, the perks are great. It's in the description. With the sunrise, a new day came to Konoha, and soon noises of hammers and woods were heard all over the village. Within no time the village would be reconstructed again and people would be able to continue their lives as always, but this time, with a new leader, one chosen by the people. The roots and the huge tree continued in Konoha, so its flowers and soft sweet scent could relax its inhabitants. Near noon, Sasuke entered the Ichiraku ramen with some huge sheets of paper. He was sweated and filled with dust from the repairs. The Uchiha too were helping Konoha to rebuild. After all, now he was a part of the village again. I heard you wanted to speak with me, Sasuke said and sat near Naruto, who was also covered with dust and looking to some reports and books. Sasuke. Naruto smiled. There wasn't a day ever since he was appointed as the new Hokage that Naruto didn't smile. He was living his dream. Even if he wasn't working as a Hokage already, he had to learn the basics and surpassed most of the day studying. When he was young, and even now, he didn't like to study, but for Hokage, he was always ready. Sasuke put the papers in the table and asked for a meal, joining Naruto in his lunch. What are those papers for? The Uchiha stared the papers and then opened one, showing it to Naruto. Ah. It's a plant, stupid. Sasuke answered, seeing his friend was not realizing what it was. It's very big, Naruto said, even unknowing if he was saying it right, but he said it in the same way, just to look smart, which was noticed by Sasuke. It has around 12 rooms, 3 living rooms, a big kitchen and 6 bathrooms. Sasuke resumed. Naruto stared him curious. What? Are you opening an inn? The Hokage asked. No, it's the plant I made for my house, Sasuke confessed, which surprised his friend. Why do you want a house with so many things? Are you trying to get lost within it? Naruto asked. No. The Uchiha blushed a little. I want to have a big family. He didn't tell that to anyone yet, but one of Sasuke's dreams always was to revive his clan and a big family was needed to do that. He felt kind of fine for speaking about that with Naruto. After all, the Dragon King was his only real friend. I wanna have a bunch of kids. Really? Naruto was surprised. Yeah. Sasuke smiled. I love taking care of Chi. 5 or 6 children more would be cool. I would be happy to have just one with Hinata and you want 6. You continue to be as greedy as ever, Naruto said, eating a piece of ramen. But first you need to find a woman. The Hokage noticed that Sasuke had lowered his face. Come on. I noticed the girls going near the repairs and giving you food. No. It's just. Sasuke closed his eyes as if he was saying he didn't want to talk about that, which was perceived by Naruto. So, what did you want to talk with me about? Well, Naruto put a box over the table that received Sasuke's distrustful look. I guess you will need to find a job to pay such a big house. Yes, I will be leaving in a cheap house until I spare the money required for the investment, Sasuke explained. Me, the great Hokage, has found a job perfect for you, Naruto said, very happy. Go ahead, open the box. Sasuke continued to find it strange, but opened the paper-made container. It was a white big coat without sleeves. How is a coat going to help me win money? Sasuke asked. No. See the symbol. Naruto turned the coats back to Sasuke, where he could see a shuriken with the Uchiha's fan inside. The man recognized the symbol immediately. I was told that there was a free place for the military police general. The last one was a little old and during Orochimaru's assault. I thought you would like to have the place, and once the symbol had the Uchiha's crest I realized your family must had some connections with the police, so. Are you accepting my propose and work directly under my orders? Sasuke held the coat, staring the symbol. He remembered when he was young, before his family was K, and how he wished to join the military police one day, so he could be as great as his father. Now, Naruto was giving him the chance of becoming the general. The Uchiha would command the police once more, but this time, to serve Naruto as Hokage. I do, Sasuke answered with a smile. Thank you. Sasuke moved his lips, but no word came out. There was no way he could pay back all that Naruto was doing for him. Come on. We are friends. I want to have the persons I trust the most serving me directly, so I can be more relaxed. Naruto explained. Well, I have to go. I need to sign some things. See you later. The Hokage left. Sasuke continued staring his coat and smiled. I used to watch you from the highs, but now, you are the one above me. Guess I will really be receiving your orders, Naruto. Life if kind of funny. Sasuke said and grabbed a pencil, looking at his future house's plant. Maybe I should add an office. Hello Ichiraku-san, do you know where Naruto is? Sakura had put one of the curtains aside with her arm. Sasuke automatically looked at her when he heard her voice. She didn't notice him, continuing to speak with the old man. The Uchiha felt his heart beating faster and found himself blushing just for being looking at her. Naruto has been here until a moment ago, but you can ask Sasuke-san where he is. The old man said. Sakura's heart stopped when she heard that name and made everything at her reach to avoid looking at him. I will find him later, thanks. Sakura was about to run away, but the Uchiha noticed it. Wait, Sakura. He ran after her and caught her arm. She closed her eyes immediately, holding her anger. I need to talk with you. Turn yourself at me. No, she rashly answered. I don't want to see your face. I hate you. We have to talk. Please, listen to me. Look at me. Sasuke begged, holding her arms tightly. The medical ninja continued struggling to get free from him. I don't want to see his face. Sakura thought. He looks so much like Kurika. I can't. Her. My little baby. My daughter. I don't want to be touched by him. Sakura, please. Let's just sit down and talk. I want to talk with you. I have nothing to speak with you. Sakura freed an arm and punched Sasuke right in the face. The man fell in the ground with his hand holding his wounded cheek. The medical ninja stared him angrily. I hate you, Sasuke just wanted to explain himself to her. Go back to your snake's nest, you cobra. The Uchiha bee from his mouth, making Sakura's eyes opened wide. His face, the way he was it was, just like Kurika. Tears appeared in her eyes and she put her hands in the head. I can't even stand looking at you. Sakura, let me. Sasuke tried to speak, but she ran away. Crap. The Uchiha felt angry for losing the chance. Sakura continued running through the village. Why did Naruto forgive him? She thought. After all he did to Kurika, to my Kurika. I can't stand his face. Disappear Sasuke. Disappear. She stopped and leaned near a wall, catching her breath. Why Kurika? Why did you have to look just like your Sakura asked to herself. I feel so happy when I'm looking at your picture, but when I see you in Sasuke. Sakura put her hand in the sea. It hurts. At the night, in the Nara mansion, Shikamaru and Sasuke were sat at the table, reading the newspaper when suddenly, Shikaichi ran at his father. Save me. He begged, crying. Shikamaru saw him so desperate that asked him what was going on. That, the boy cried. Where are you? She entered and noticed the young boy. She smiled and jumped at him. How can you leave your girlfriend alone like that? Girlfriend. Shikamaru found it strange, but she grabbed Shikaichi by his ponytail, pulling him near her. Yes, Shikaichi is going to marry me and give me lots of babies. She smiled, hugging her new boyfriend, who struggled and cried to get free. Aren't you a little young to have a boyfriend and think about children? Shikamaru asked her. Yes, but I like to plan the future with caution and beforehand. She said, pulling the little blonde boy. Come, let's play husband and wife. I'll be the husband. No, I don't want to. That's troublesome. Please, Shikaichi begged, trying to hold himself at the table's legs, but she pulled him. Be polite. You can't hold the others by their hair. Sasuke said, without taking his eye out of the newspaper. His daughter quickly dropped Shikaichi and said sorry. You can't obligate the others to be your boyfriends just because you want them to. Yes, Daddy. She answered with a smile. Shikaichi got up and stared her, very scared. Sasuke remembered something and turned to Shikamaru. Can I ask you something? Sasuke started, catching the ANBU's leader attention. Do you have a photo album? An album? Why? Shikamaru was kind of curious. Sasuke felt a little nervous, but he wanted to see. Do you have? He hesitated. Do you have any photograph from Kurika? Shikamaru's eyes opened wide. Since when do you know? Shikamaru asked, a little nervous. Since I came back. Naruto told me. Sasuke confessed. Shikamaru lowered his face. Thank you for supporting Sakura. Kiba was the one who did the biggest part of the job. I just helped with some of the medicine. Shikamaru explained. Sasuke was so repented that he couldn't even describe how he was feeling. He bit his lower lip, looking aside. The Anbu noticed it and looked down. No, I don't have one. Sorry, Shikamaru answered, catching a sigh from Sasuke. Why don't you ask Naruto? I'm sure he has tons of them. I asked him right after he told me, but he said he lost everything he had in Konoha during Orochimaru's assault. Sasuke said, saddened. Guess only Sakura has them now. She does not want to speak with you, does she? Shikamaru noticed. Sasuke closed his eyes. I cannot censure her. She must hate me more than anything else. Every time I try to approach her, she flees or hits me. Sasuke sighed. I just wanted to talk with her. Well, I know this may be a little troublesome, but why don't you ask Naruto to help you? Shikamaru suggested. I cannot depend on Naruto for everything. I hate depending on the others. Sasuke said, letting Shikamaru to think he hated living under his roof, but he knew it was not that he was talking about. I was the one who caused the problem. I am the one who has to end it. It will be hard to convince Sakura to talk with you. I know her, we have been working in the same team for ages. When she puts something in her head, she won't change her direction. Shikamaru explained. Sasuke put the journal down and held his forehead with the hand. You will need Naruto for that one. That, or you have to make Kiba let you talk with her, which I sincerely doubt. Sasuke sighed again. Is your body free from those medicines now? Yes, I know the components to make the antidote. Sasuke confessed. Even if some of the side effects start to affect me, I can make the cure that. The Uchiha's hand trembled a little. Could heal my daughter. Well, you didn't know you were going to impregnate Sakura. Even I didn't know it when I first made it with Temari. Life can be troublesome, Shikamaru said. Sasuke got up and went to his bedroom. The Anbu leader lowered his face. You are hurt, and worst. Shikamaru stared the door from where Sasuke left. You still love Sakura, but she no longer cares about you. The Uchiha left his body fell in the bed, with his face drowned in the pillow. For how long will I pay for this sin? Sasuke asked to himself, closing his eyes. Sakura. In another house, Kiba and Sakura were having dinner. The dog lover found the silence of his girlfriend strange. The woman was just moving the food with the chopsticks and not eating. Is there something wrong? Kiba asked. Sakura appeared to have awakened with his voice. You're not eating. Sorry, Sakura decided to tell everything to her boyfriend. After all, he was always there for her. I found Sasuke this afternoon. Kiba's eyes opened wide. We had a fight. Sakura began to cry. I can't stand looking at his face. Kiba got up and went near her, hugging the woman. Why is he back? Why? Just seeing him brings back all that suffering to my heart. Kiba. Don't worry. The man caressed her face and touched her cherry blossom-shaped ring. Let him suffer for his sins. Sakura stared him and smiled. You're right. I need to forget him. Sakura said, caressing Kiba's hand. The best antidote to sadness is an entire hour getting laid. Kiba said, pulling Sakura. Let's go to bed and celebrate our engagement. She blushed and smiled. There was a knock in the door. No way. Kiba complained. We were going to get laid. Sakura opened the door. Hello, Sakura-chan. Naruto entered, hugging Sakura in his stupid way. Hi. Hinata made a bow. What are you doing here? Kiba asked. Let me go. Stupid. Sakura was about to punch him, but Naruto held her arm. How can you raise your hand to your Hokage? Naruto mocked, but then noticed the ring in her finger. That ring. Yeah, we are going to get married. Kiba confessed, crossing his arm around Sakura's shoulders. Within a year. Isn't that cool? Congratulations. Hinata said to her friend, very glad. Finally you are going to take that big step. I'm so happy. Thank you. By the way, I want you to be my wedding's godmother. Kiba said, catching Hinata by surprise, which made her blush. So, do you accept? Yes. Hinata smiled. Naruto was staring Sakura with his eyes wide open. And, he thought, and Sasuke, Sakura-chan. And I want you to be my godfather, Naruto. Sakura said with a smile. Naruto made a weird face. Sasuke loves you, he said within him. Hinata noticed his inner conflict. Why? Naruto liked Sakura as a sister of his, he wanted her to be happy, but he also wanted Sasuke to be happy too. If Sakura marries Kiba, then Sasuke will be broken-hearted, more than he already is. Naruto-kun. Hinata woke him up. Ah, yes, I accept, Sakura-chan. Naruto answered, but he was not happy with the marriage. He couldn't stop thinking about Sasuke. Although, he had to remember that Kiba was the one who stood at Sakura's side all this time. Sakura loved him. The Hokage bound his hands. Sakura-chan, I brought this to you. Naruto showed her a red vest, just like the one Konoha's shinobis used to wear, but a little shorter in the belly and with a white mantle in the back. What's that? Sakura asked. I want you to lead the medical department from now on. Naruto said, catching Sakura unguarded. You are going to be Konoha's third most important person from now on. Isn't that great? Sakura blushed, hugging the vest. Thank you. I couldn't remember anyone else to assume the place. I hope you like it. Naruto said. Have you chosen your counselors yet? Kiba asked. Naruto stared him for a long time. He had not. You need to think quickly, Naruto-kun. Your coronation ceremony is within 2 days. Hinata remembered. I know. I will find someone. Naruto said, a little embarrassed. The group had a cup of tea together and then Naruto and Hinata left them, heading to the Hyuga district. What's wrong, Naruto-kun? You haven't said a thing ever since we left. Hinata asked, holding his hand. Naruto stared her and the two took a sit in one of the Hyuga's garden benches. I'm worried with Sasuke. Because of Sakura's wedding? Hinata asked. Yes. Sasuke is always trying to solve things with her, but she keeps avoiding him. He is suffering with all of this and I think he will suffer more after knowing about the wedding. Naruto explained, leaning his head in Hinata's shoulders. I want Sasuke to have a second chance, just like the one you gave to me. Hinata caressed Naruto's hair. He is my friend. I know, but you cannot obligate Sakura to forgive him. That's something only she can do. Hinata said. I know you care a lot about both of them, but that's their problem. If you pressure her, she may even hate Sasuke more or think he was the one who sent you there. Try not to rush things, Naruto-kun. You're right. I guess I just can't stop thinking about my friends. They are important to me. Naruto smiled and stared Hinata in the eyes. Just like you. The Hyuga leader blushed. Kami. Naruto-kun. We are inside of the Hyuga district. Someone may see us, she said, embarrassed. They know we are dating. Come on. Naruto hugged her closely to his body. She smiled, putting her hands in Naruto's face and kissed him passionately. From a window nearby, Hiashi was staring them. Why did it have to come to this? He asked to himself. I recognize Naruto as my Hokage, but it would have been better for you, Hinata, if he's within 6 months. 7 years. The clan cannot wait that long. I shouldn't have rushed and chose you as the leader. I doomed you. Sorry, Hinata. The man sighed and closed the window. After the repairs were finished, it was time to crown Naruto Hokage. The fresh new village was decorated with posters, flags and messages to Naruto. The festival atmosphere filled the streets, where people were already trying to find the best place to see the ceremony. In the Nara mansion, Sasuke was dressing Chi with a beautiful white kimono, giving her a fan just like the Uchiha symbol after that. Are you really going to work in the military police? The little girl asked. Yes, Sasuke said, brushing Chi's hair. Daddy is going to win money to buy us a big house. Plus, Daddy is going to work most of the time in Konoha, so you are not going to be alone. Chi smiled. So, we are going to be a family, like you promised me we would be. Chi asked. Yes, and Daddy will work hard to find you a good mommy. Sasuke said, but Chi didn't find it very funny. I don't need a dirty pig. I'm fine just with Daddy. Chi said, angry. But Daddy needs to rebuild his clan. Sasuke explained, but didn't convince Chi. Come, we need to get Naruto. Can I take Shikaichi with me? Chi asked. No, he is going with his father. Sasuke said, seeing Chi making a sad face. Come, let's go. Naruto was in the Hyuga district, dressing his Hokage's suit. He never felt so cool and proud of himself in his entire life as he felt in the moment he stared himself in the mirror that day. The red and white made him look even prettier. You look so cool, Naruni. Kaoru said. He was dressed just like Naruto, but with a smaller model. The Hokage had tears in the corner of his eyes. He was living his dream. He was minutes away of being coroneted. Hokage. He was the new Hokage. Nothing could ruin his happiness. Nothing. Naruto ku wauh. Hinata blushed when she saw Naruto dressed as Hokage. You look so dashing. I know, Naruto said, making a model pose. You look great too. Hinata was carrying a soft blue imperial kimono and her hair had so many ornaments that Naruto had no idea how she could hold her head. As an Hokage's girlfriend should be. Naruto gave his hand to her. Ah, this is a formal ceremony. We are not husband and wife, so, we. Hinata loved holding Naruto's hand, but now, she had to let him go. I care not, Naruto quickly answered. Now I'm the Hokage, so I make the rules. And I order you to give me your hand and walk by my side. You can't do that. Sasuke entered with Chi in his arms. Naruto stared him and smiled seeing him wearing the police's coat. You are a Hokage now, you can't be the law or you will turn into a dictator. But I just want to walk with Hinata. Naruto cried in a childish way. We have plenty of time to be together after the ceremony. Plus, I will be in the podium with you. Hinata said, making Naruto feel better. Go, Naruni, Kaoru cheered. Yeah, Naruto screamed and the four left. The Hokage was guided by some Anbu until he reached the roof of the Hokage's building, where the ceremony was going to be held. Lots of flags with the kanji for fire addressed the rooftop. Most of the important ninjas of the village were also there to present the coronation. Maya reunited most of her team to broadcast the ceremony. Sakura and Shikamaru were already up there. So Naruto had also chosen you to be the Anbu leader. It's just like him, Sakura said with a smile to Shikamaru. I was already getting ready for the place. So he choosing me was not a surprise. He answered. The drums began to make noise and Naruto entered, following the red carpet that was. Everybody stared him proudly and made a bow as he passed near them. The Hokage stared the monument where soon his face would be. Father, I made it. I'm a Hokage just like you were. I will bring peace to Konoha, as you wanted to. Sandaime, thank you for raising me. For believing in me. Granny Tsunade, I'm here as the Hokage you always believe I was going to be. Kakashi-sensei, thank you for taking care of my son and sorry for not telling you the truth. Now I'm a Hokage too, like you were. Naruto smiled tenderly while remembering the old spirits of fire. I will be the trunk of this village. In the podium were Homura and Koharu, who had to give him the Hokage's hat and a large string with cropped paper. The old counselors had no other option but to accept Naruto, unless they wanted to end up like Danzu. Everybody in Konoha want Minato's child to be the new leader. Jiraiya smiled proudly at his godson. You've made it, you pervert little boy. You are Hokage. Ero Sennin said with tears in the corner of his eyes. Damn confetti. Naruto went near them and got on his knees, ready to take the oath. Konoha shinobis from all the ages, our brothers, our family, Homura started, speaking loud so everybody could hear him. Naruto's heart never beat so fast. Today, a new flame shall burn and carry out our will of fire. May seasons come and go. May empires be forged and destroyed. But, our will of fire will remain in the hearts of our heirs and last for eternity. The Hokage is the person who carries out the light of the will and that entrusts it into the hearts of the new shinobis that one day will take our places. Naruto felt proud of himself. In the past, our beloved heroes, Senju Hashirama, Senju Tobirama, Sarutobi Hiruzen, Namikaze Minato, Tsunade and Hatake Kakashi took the Hokage's law, but now, a new log will sustain our lives and keep a safety place for the others that will come. This person, the seventh generation of leaders, is this man. Koharu pointed at Naruto, who smiled. Do you swear to look over Konoha as your new family? Homura asked. I swear, Naruto affirmed firmly. Do you swear to protect Konoha, even if it cost you your life? Koharu asked. Yes. Do you swear maintain united the leaves of this tree? Homura asked. Yes. Naruto answered once again. Do you swear to distinguish between love and duty? Koharu asked. I do. Naruto said. Then, keep our king inside your heart and rise, Nanadime Hokage. Homura and Koharu said, putting the hat in Naruto's head and the string around his en. The Dragon King got up and looked at his people. All bowed down. Tears appear in the young man's eyes. He raised his arm, while everybody continued bowing. Everybody. All had finally acknowledged him. He was Hokage. Nanadime Hokage. Now Naruto had to make a speech. Luckily, he knew he sucked at writing, so he asked Sakura to make something for him. It was not much different from what he had already said after the Akatsuki incident. All heard him without taking their eyes out of the new Hokage. It was such a beautiful day. Perfect. It was perfect. Now, I want to announce my new advisors. Naruto said. Homura and Koharu were not surprised, plus, they were very old to continue the duties. And sir, I will take 3. 3. Kiba found it strange. Why? 3. Hinata asked to herself. All found it curious. As you know, Naruto started. My lifespan is very short, so I will need more advisors that will also help the Konoha in the moments I will not be able to. I don't want to see my village in suffering because of my old age. Naruto found strange saying something like that, but he was even older than the former counselors now, even not looking like it. So, it will be better to have 3, even for voting proposes. So, I nominate my advisors, Nara Shikamaru. Shikamaru jumped in his place. How troublesome could it be to be a counselor? Temari felt very proud of her husband, who had blushed when everybody clapped. The Anbu leader got up and waved at the crowd. Naruto continued. Haruno Sakura. The medical ninja also blushed a lot. She was going to be a counselor. She waved happily. Kiba waved back at her, who smiled. And Uchiha Sasuke. All stared Naruto dumbfounded. Sasuke noticed the crowd hadn't clapped, except for Chi, but he got up and waved. Naruto felt angry and turned at them. I have forgiven Sasuke. If you trust me, then trust my choices. Sasuke will help Konoha grow. If he is in Konoha, then he is Konoha and he shall be treated as Konoha. All clapped. Naruto. Sasuke whispered, feeling sad but glad his friend was there for him. I promise you, there will be a day you will no longer need to be there for me. Sakura closed her eyes. You will always be Naruto's weakest point. She said. Sasuke knit his brows. Just try not to ruin his dream. The Uchiha felt insulted. He had to answer back. Better Naruto's weakest point than Naruto's weakest link. Sasuke insulted. Shikamaru felt the environment a little tense. At least I don't run away crying. Why you? Sakura was about to move from her place, but Hinata held her. Please. This is Naruto-kun's day. Let's not ruin it, she begged seriously. Sasuke was staring Sakura in a superior way, as if she was below him. The medical ninja was not enjoying it, but for Naruto, she turned her face away, listening to her friend speaking. After the speech, it was time to eat. As expected, Naruto has ordered ramen for everybody. Many of Naruto's friends came near him, complimenting him. I'm happy for you, finally you made your dream come true. Sai said with a smile. Ino was at his side, but staring Sakura, who was shouting smoke from the nostrils. Yeah, now I'm the man. Naruto said. Finally you have found a rank so high that can reimburse the fact that you have a small L. Sai said. Naruto just didn't kick his butt because Sasuke held him. I thought Ino had told you not to talk about L. Naruto argued. No, Ino-chan and I talk a lot about L. Sai said, making Ino blush. Oh, my love, we cannot tell the others about our private conversations. Ino tried to amend the situation. Are you sure? Isn't that a way of making close friends? Sai asked, confused. Yes, but you have to think about what you are going to say, before saying it. Ino explained. After the party, everybody went back to their houses. Naruto and Kaoru already had their baggage in the Hokage's house. The Dragon King was now in the Hokage's room with his counselors, Kaoru and Hinata. Well, tomorrow Konoha will take a day off and after that we will start working. Naruto explained. As you may now, you will have to make 3 reports per day about what happened in the departments you are responsible for. 3. How troublesome. That's too many. Shikamaru sighed. You are the one who will have more work, Shikamaru. After all, the Anbu are the ones who take the hardest missions. Sakura mocked, making him even more worried. He will have to report everything. As you may imagine, some of the reports will have points in common. Meaning you will have to work together, Naruto was explaining, when Sakura interrupted him. I refuse to work with Sasuke. Sakura's look didn't let place for doubts. Sasuke knit his brows. You have to, for Konoha. Naruto tried to show her he was not doing that because he wanted to, but because it was needed. Sasuke is a counselor as you have to. Sorry, Hokage-sama, I cannot take that order. Sakura said with a serious face. Then I don't want to work with Haruno-san too. Sasuke said. Naruto was near a heart attack. She takes personal interest above duty. I cannot work with a ninja like that. It's bad for us and for Konoha. What? I take. Why you? Sakura was about to punch him, but Naruto screamed. I will not support this every time we have a meeting. Can't you just solve your problems? Naruto asked. It was painful for him to see his friends arguing with each other. I have nothing to solve with Uchiha-san. Sakura spitted. I just hope he can take out his and F himself for the rest of his days. Hinata covered Kaoru's innocent ears. Even Naruto was shocked with what Sakura had just said. Shikamaru wanted to run away. You have just proved my point. It's impossible to work with you. Sasuke said. You are impolite and respect not your companions. Everything Sasuke was saying was just pissing off Sakura even more. Naruto didn't understand why the Uchiha was doing that. If Sasuke wanted to get well with Sakura again, why was he treating her like that? Now, if you excuse me, Hokage-sama, Hyuga-sama, Nara-san, I have to go home. I don't want to leave my daughter alone. Sasuke was about to leave, but Sakura stared him. You suck as a father. She said. Kaoru's eyes opened wide. I'm sorry for Chigabu. Sasuke bound his hands tightly. For having someone as irresponsible as you looking over her. I know, he answered quietly, surprising Sakura. He stared the kunoichi in the eyes. That's why I try my best every day. So one day, I will not suck anymore. He left. Better leave too. I also have kids, Shikamaru said. See you after tomorrow. He left. Sakura's body continued trembling with anger. Why Sasuke? She asked Naruto. You know what he has done to my Kurika. Why have you welcomed him back? Sasuke does not know about Kurika. Naruto lied to see Sakura's reaction. How are you expecting to see him pay for something he does not know? I'm not going to tell him. Sakura screamed. For me, he can S without knowing it. Kurika didn't deserve a father like him. You don't know. You haven't talked with Sasuke yet. Maybe he would be repented and show you how sorry he is. Naruto explained. I don't want to hear any more about that guy. I want to forget that I once loved him and that I gave myself to him. Sakura turned her back at Naruto. The only thing good that came from Sasuke was Kurika. Tears fell from her eyes. Nothing more, nothing more. Bye. She left. Why me? Naruto complained. Hinata went near him, caressing his hair. I just wanted them to, at least not be angry with each other. That would already be fine. Naruto-kun, you have to relax. You had a tough day. Hinata made some in his shoulders that tasted like heaven. I'll help you with your luggage. Come. Okay. I cannot deny an order that came from my Hyuga queen. Naruto held her hand. Come Kaoru. Yeah. The boy jumped to Naruto's shoulders and the three entered the Hokage's house. Just the living room was big enough to hold a salon football game. The TV covered one of the walls and the white sofas were very comfortable. Giant bookcases and scroll cases also adorned the room, along with bonsais and posters. I missed my sofa so much. Kaoru said, jumping in the sofa. Wow, Naruto exclaimed. He never thought houses could be so big. His castle was huge, but it was a castle. Sure, the Hokage's house had everything. A huge kitchen equipped with the whole lot needed. A bathroom with a hydro-M tub and filled with mirrors. And a bedroom even bigger than the living room with a bed big enough to carry 10 persons. Above the bed was a big carpet with the Hokage's symbol. I love this place. Naruni, watch my bed. Kaoru called, pulling his father's hand. His bedroom was huge too and still had the things Kakashi and Mirai bought for him. I wanna sleep. Okay, let's change your clothes and put you in the bed. Naruto did so and covered his child with the blankets. Are you comfy? Yes, Kaoru answered, yawning. We are going to be together from now on, right, Naruni? Naruto smiled. Yes, just like a father and child should be. Naruto said and goodnight Kaoru. The boy was so tired from the party that fell asleep right away. After that, Naruto left the bedroom and sat in the sofa, where Hinata was waiting for him. Is he sleeping? She asked, caressing Naruto's hand. Yeah, Naruto answered. I think he is still hurt because of what I said to him, when he was Kurogen. Hinata hugged Naruto, trying to make him feel better. Maybe I should talk with him about that. Kaoru said he wanted to be a normal kid. Give him some time and you will see that soon he is going to call you, Daddy. Hinata said, staring Naruto. The two looked at each other for a while, not thinking about anything, once the vision of one another was big enough to fill their thoughts. Well, stay here just a little bit and don't sneak out. I have a surprise for you. Naruto said and left. The Hyuga was very curious. A surprise. What could it be? Hinata left herself stay in the sofa, fearing she could ruin it, but her heart continued beating nervously. Done. The Hokage appeared and covered Hinata's eyes with a ribbon. What? She asked. Come. Let me take you there. Naruto said and drove Hinata. After a minute, Naruto went with Kaoru to the kids' bedroom, where they were playing with a toy train. The Hokage was almost falling asleep. Daddy, you are not paying attention. Kaoru screamed, throwing a toy at Naruto's head. Sorry, son. Naruto's eyes opened wide. Did he really hear it? He stared Kaoru with his eyes wide open. What did you say? See, Kaoru cried. You are not listening to me. Bua. The young boy cried. No, you called me daddy. Daddy. Naruto smiled. He was sure he heard it. It was not a dream from being half asleep. It was true. He heard it. Kaoru blushed a little. Did he really do it? Just minutes ago he thought it would be hard and now, he simply said it, and it came out from his heart. He wanted to play with his father. Not with a brother, but with a father. With his father Naruto. In some way, Kaoru felt proud from himself. The young boy jumped to Naruto's arms. Kaoru. Daddy. 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 Kaoru cried. You are my daddy. Just you. Naruto smiled blissfully, enjoying that simple word that meant a lot to him. Yeah. Daddy will be here. Always. As a real dad should be. Naruto cried too, rubbing his face in Kaoru's. Near afternoon's tea time, Hinata woke up, stretching her arms and yawning. I slept so well, she thought, catching a yukata and dressing it. Where is Naruto-kun? The Hyuga got out of the bedroom and went to the living room, but none was there. She tried the kitchen, but it was also empty. Then, she went to Kaoru's bedroom and saw her lover sleeping with his kid. She smiled, thinking the scene was wonderful. Hinata could only think of how Naruto was happy for having Kaoru just for him. She bowed down near him and whispered at the Hokage's ear. Naruto-kun. Naruto-kun, do you wanna join me in a bath in your multifunctional tub? A bath would be cool. Naruto yawned and stared Hinata. Hello, my sweet. Sorry not waking up at your side. Worry not, Kaoru also needs you. She said. Naruto covered Kaoru with a blanket and let him sleeping. Watch over him, Sachiko. He said to the cat that was also sleeping in the bed. I wonder how she got here. Sachiko-san always was a smart cat. She would find you even in the end of the world. Hinata said. Naruto caught her hand and the two went to the bathroom, where they had a hot bath and another filled with sour. Now they knew each other better, there were no more reasons to be scared. They were made one for the other. Being together was just a way to join the two souls that were already united by the red string of fate. After bathing and dressing each other, Naruto decided to take Hinata home. While walking towards the streets, the Hokage had his arm around Hinata's shoulders. You know, I think we should get married. Naruto confessed. Hinata stared him, already trembling a little. We love each other and now I have a life that can sustain us both. So, why not? Hinata smiled, hiding her blushed face with the kimono's sleeve. Yeah, I would love waking up by your side every day. Hinata said, and the 2K. Marriage. It would be wonderful. So, let's speak with your dad. Naruto said. Within the Hyuga district, Neji was reading a card Maya sent to him. It was filled with hearts and had a strong perfume. I wonder what's so important that cannot wait until tomorrow. Neji said, but Hiashi appeared behind him. Neji, good to find you here. There is something I want to talk with you about. Hiashi said with a dark tone, which was noticed by his nephew. Hiashi. Naruto appeared near them with Hinata. Just the man I was searching for. The Hokage was so happy that didn't notice Hinata's father face. I need to talk with you about an important matter. Marriage, that is. Naruto said, pulling Hinata to him cheerfully. So, I was willing to talk with you about that too. Hiashi said. Neji found it strange. Yeah. Naruto smiled. I knew you were going to be reasonable. I have everything needed to give her all she had in the Hyuga district. Worry not, she will continue to be a queen. The Hyuga queen, Hiashi whispered, with his head lowered. Yeah, a queen. Naruto K. Hinata's forehead quickly. Hinata is marrying Neji within 2 years. Hiashi said in monochord. Neji and Hinata's eyes opened wide. Yeah, marrying me. What? Naruto was caught by surprise. What do you mean with marrying Neji? Ah, what the? Hinata stared her father, trembling a lot. What did he just say? Marrying someone else besides Naruto. She never thought of it. Her father never told her anything. Neji too was staring his uncle. He had never heard anything about it. Marrying his own cousin. Why? Why now? What's the meaning of this? Didn't you say you were going to change the Hyuga when you battled Neji in the Chunin exams? Hiashi remembered him, but Naruto still had that promise in his head. Well, the Hyuga already had a plan to change themselves. Plan? Neji asked, upset with the situation. Yes. Once none of my child was a man, the elders from the clan agreed that the child of mine that became the head of the clan would marry a man from the branch family as a sign of trust and in order to end up with the hate between the two families. Hiashi explained. Naruto stared him with his eyes wide open. Once Hanabi was the one chosen to become the new leader, I never had to worry with Hinata's affair with you. But then, with Hanabi's disrespect for the branch family, their head said they didn't want her as the wife of one of them, so I had no other option but to marry my other daughter with a branch boy. But, and my affair with Hinata. Have you ever thought in us? Naruto asked angrily, moving his arms to express his revolt. Of course. Hiashi confessed. But you were supposed to S within less than a year. Naruto startled. The branch family could wait that time. You would S and Hinata would marry one of them after that. The woman couldn't believe what she was hearing. Was she losing Naruto? Now, after what they lived together last night. It couldn't be. But now things are different. You will last more 7 years and we can't wait that long. We must end up with chains of hatred within our clan before we finish up K each other. The only way of changing the Hyuga is by being within the Hyuga. Hinata and Neji will S their lives to end up this situation. But, have you ever thought if Hinata and Neji agree with this? Naruto screamed. This is insane. Do you think that the branch will see this as a sign of goodwill? Yes. By marrying Hinata, Neji will become the Hyuga king and then, the branch will have a leader that can change their situation and protect them. Neji will be there for the branch while Hinata will look over the main family. The Hokage has nothing to do with inner conflicts of any Konoha clan. Hiashi remembered Naruto. In the moment that interferes with the woman I love, yes I do. Naruto grabbed Hinata, who was crying without making a sound with a frozen face. I love Hinata. I wanna take her as my wife. You don't have the. Didn't you swear to distinguish love from duty? Hiashi remembered, startling Naruto. This is duty. It's your duty to help the Hyuga. This is the only way. No, it must be another one. I can't agree with that. Naruto said, while a tear fell from his eyes. Neji, say something. Don't you love Maya? Think about her. Neji lowered his face. You can't turn back now. It's for the welfare of my family. Neji said, very sad. For ages, we, the branch family, have suffered for being oppressed by the main family, now I have the chance to change that. You can't be serious. Naruto's words were trembling and he suddenly turned at Hinata. My love, you don't agree with that, do you? You love me, don't you? Hinata. Please. She stared Naruto and smiled tenderly in the middle of her tears. I do. I love you, Naruto-kun. She said and hugged him. If you decline marrying with Neji, the branch will take that as an offense and rebel against us. Hiashi alerted her. As the leader of the clan, you must avoid that carnage. Hinata, he called. She put her hands in Naruto's face, without taking her eyes out of his. I know you will find a way. I trust you, she said. Naruto realized what she was saying. Her hands fell, letting the Hokage even more nervous. She bit her lip, lowering her face, but then stared him again. US for Konoha. No. Naruto put his hands in Hinata's cheeks, pulling her to him. I have to do it for my clan. She cried. No. You don't have to do it. Please. I love you. Don't leave me. Naruto begged desperately, crying like Kaoru. Hinata's heart hurt a lot for seeing her beloved one like that. Thank you. She cried even more, cleaning her tears. Hinata couldn't leave Naruto like that. He wanted to build a family with her. They could be together. She didn't want another man, just Naruto. Hinata wanted Naruto so much, she couldn't even say bye to him. Naruto was so pissed off he just turned his back at them and walked away with heavy steps. Hinata fell on her knees and started crying and screaming. It was the best choice, daughter. Hiashi said, kneeling down near her. He turned at his nephew. You also better end up everything with that reporter of yours. Yes, Hiashi-sama, Neji said, closing his eyes. In Konoha, Maya was in Kahoko's father bakery shop's door, waiting for Neji. Her cousin was in the balcony, sit in a chair and staring her computer. When Maya spotted her boyfriend in the street, she started jumping as a happy puppy that had just seen a big bone. Neji, Neji, Neji. She went near him with a letter in her hands. Kahoko smiled at them. I wished I could find a man, she said, staring the couple. But with my decease, men deny me even if I pay for them, how sad. She sighed. Neji, Neji, Neji. I went to see Sakura-san, you won't belly. I wanna break up with you. He quickly said. Maya's eyes opened wide. Kahoko too couldn't believe with what she had just heard. After all they had passed to be together, why breaking up? What? Maya's hands started trembling. But, she tried to show him the letter. I care not. It's your problem now. You don't have to share them with me. Neji turned his back at her. Maya bound the letter with her hand. I'm a star. A superstar. I don't need you. She screamed, crying. Neji bound his hands too. How hard could it be to hurt the one you love? I can have any man I want. Any man. Have you heard? Neji continued walking, feeling very bad. I'm going to marry AF rich man. Maybe the Fire Country Lord's son. I will be rich and powerful and then, I will hire you just to clean Maya. I hate you. Maya was about to fall in the ground, but Kahoko jumped from the window and caught her. I hate you, she whispered. Maya. Kahoko cleaned her tears. What's this noise, ladies? You are scaring the costumers. Kahoko's father said, but then he noticed Maya. What's wrong? Did he dump you? What an awful man. I swear to you I will not sell any more bread to the Hyuga. Thank you, uncle. Maya cried. In the next day, Sakura, Shikamaru and Sasuke were waiting for Naruto to arrive at his office so they could start working. The Hokage arrived just in time, but his hat covered his face. Hello, Naruto, Sakura said with a smile. The Dragon King simply sat in his big blue chair. Sasuke noticed something was wrong. So, what are we going to do today? Naruto let his head fall in the table, making his hat go down. The Hokage started crying. What's wrong? Didn't you hear? Shikamaru asked them. Sasuke and Sakura stared him curious. I heard from a Hyuga Anbu this morning before coming here. Shikamaru stared Naruto. Hinata and Neji's wedding was announced this morning in Good Morning Konoha. Their eyes opened wide. No way. Sakura stared Naruto. What can I do? Naruto cried. The Hyuga are trying to save themselves, if I. Hinata. Naruto yelled. Don't stay like that. Sakura was about to move, but Sasuke walked near Naruto. I can't. Naruto cried. Sasuke held his friend's blonde hair and punched him right in the face. Sakura and Shikamaru were surprised. Naruto appeared to have calmed down. Thank you, I needed that. I noticed, stupid. Sasuke dropped him. The time you waste crying could be used in trying to find a way to save Hinata. What do you suggest? Naruto asked. This is a very delicate condition. But, neither Hinata nor Neji want to marry. Sakura said. Maya was the one who announced it in the TV. Shikamaru said. I was surprised myself, but, the Anbu said she was smiling as if it were great news. Maya always smiles, that's a job. Sakura felt sad. I have to save them, but how can I do it without hurting the Hyuga? They are Konoha too, I promised I would protect them all. Naruto said it, remembering Hinata crying and staring him. Aren't we your counselors? Sasuke asked. Guess we must find a way to solve this. Shikamaru smiled. Sasuke is right. 4 heads thinking are better than one. Shikamaru said. Sakura twisted her lip. It was hard to agree with Sasuke. Thank you. Naruto smiled. At the night, Hinata was staring the moon by her bedroom's window. She had the white silk ribbon Naruto gave her 5 years ago. Naruto-kun, what now? I don't want to marry Neji. She confessed at the moon. I want to be yours. She put her hands across her belly. Would a baby ruin everything? Or would the clan support me? Tears fell in the silk ribbon. I just want to be happy. Hinata-san. A baby voice called. Hinata rose her head and saw Skoggle. The little blue dragon had a letter in her mouth. From Yo-O-U. Hinata unraveled it and read it until the very end. She smiled relief. Naruto-kun. I do. I will. She cried, staring the moon once again. I will be there. Dear Hinata, I know we are separate once again, but I just want you to remember, I still love you and I will always do. I know this may sound stupid, but we can still see each other, after all, you are the leader of the Hyuga and I'm the Hokage. In those occasions, we can be together as we were in my coronation's night. Hinata, if you are willing to carry my child, then I will be waiting for you. Go for Sasuke, Sakura or Shikamaru every time you want to meet me. They will cover you. If you carry a child of mine, then it will no longer be a Hyuga's problem, it will also be mine, so. I will have to intervene and I'm sure Konoha will support. Take care and wait for me. With love, Uzumaki Naruto. Please, wait. ... That will be all for this video, be sure to like, subscribe, share, and comment down below for more videos, goodbye.